How you doing, Gemini? This is Modern Warlock, and this is your twin flame reading for Gemini, March 3rd through March 16th. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If the message isn't for you, it may belong to another Gemini or another sign, or you always got to check into your moon and rising. Also, those pop up sometimes in the readings instead of your actual sun. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and the message isn't for you. It may belong to another Gemini, another sign. Let's see what's going on between you and your twin flame. So the first card that comes out is the Page of Cups in reverse. This can represent emotional immaturity or someone who has difficulty expressing their feelings properly. In a twin flame connection, this can often show someone who feels deeply but doesn't know how to communicate those emotions. The alternative meaning of this card is someone who may want to apologize or reach out emotionally, but is holding themselves back because they're afraid of rejection or vulnerability. So Gemini, right away this connection shows emotional energy that's there, but the expression of those feelings may have been inconsistent or confusing. The next card that we have here is the Strength upright. This card's about patience, inner balance, and emotional maturity. In a twin flame dynamic, this card can represent someone trying very hard to control their emotions instead of reacting impulsively. The alternative meaning here is someone who is learning how to handle their intense feelings without letting ego take over. Twin flame connections can be extremely intense, and strength suggests that one or both of you are learning how to manage those emotions with patience rather than force. Next we have the King of Cups in reverse. It can represent emotional imbalance. This is someone who may have very deep feelings but struggles to regulate or express them in a healthy way. The alternative meaning can also be someone who suppresses emotions, appearing calm on the outside while feeling overwhelmed internally. In the twin flame connection, this can show someone who truly cares but doesn't know how to handle the emotional depth of the relationship. The next card here is the Empress in reverse. It can represent a lack of nurturing or emotional support in the connection. The alternative meaning can show insecurity, jealousy, or someone feeling unappreciated or undervalued in the relationship. In the twin flame dynamic, this card can appear when someone feels like the love or care in the connection became blocked or imbalanced. Someone here may have felt like they were giving more than they were receiving. Moving to the second row, we have the Seven of Pentacles upright. This card can represent patience and reflection. Someone may be looking at the time and effort invested into the connection and wondering if it'll eventually grow into something stable. The alternate meaning is someone watching from a distance and evaluating the situation before making a move. In the twin flame energy, this can represent someone who hasn't fully let go, but is waiting to see how things unfold. Next, we got the Five of Pentacles upright. This card can represent separation, energy, emotional distance, or feeling left out in the cold. The alternate meaning can indicate someone feeling abandoned or disconnected, but still longing for the connection. In many twin flame readings, the Five of Pentacles appears during periods of separation where both individuals feel the absence of the other, even if they don't openly admit it. Next, we have the Queen of Swords upright. The Queen of Swords represents clarity, truth, and strong boundaries. This can represent someone who has learned from the past emotional pain and is no longer willing to tolerate confusion or dishonesty. The alternate meaning of this card can indicate direct communication or someone finally speaking the truth about how they feel. This energy suggests that clarity may eventually come to this connection or conversation. The final card in the spread is the Magician upright. The Magician card is a card of manifestation, intention, and taking action. In a twin flame reading, This can suggest that the connection still has the potential to shift or evolve depending on the choices that are made moving forward. The alternate meaning of the magician can also indicate someone preparing to communicate or take action to change the situation. This card reminds us that the story between the two people is not always finished yet. Overall, Gemini, this reading shows a connection with deep emotional energy, moments of imbalance and periods of separation, but also patience, reflection, and the potential for change. Twin flame journeys are rarely simple, but they often push both individuals to grow emotionally and spiritually. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is Modern Warlock, and I'll see you in the next reading.